Megalopolis is the latest film from Francis Ford Coppola, and it stars a big cast, let me tell you. You got Adam Driver, Jon Voight, Aubrey Plaza, fuck, I can't talk, Shia LaBeouf, Lawrence Fishburne, Dustin Hoffman. Holy shit, a big cast. And how do I sum up this movie's plot? For what light plot it has. So you're in the city of New Rome, which was New York. And it's the main conflict between an artist and the greedy mayor. There you go. That's the plot. And before I review this thing, I want to say I wish I was on the side of people that defend this movie, because Francis Ford Coppola is one of the greats. However, before I complain about everything in this movie, I want to put out a few positives. Some of the performances are damn good. This movie has ambition, tons of it. This movie has a nice scale, nice epic scope to it, and the visuals are great. That's about it for Megalopolis. I wanted to love this movie. Of course, when you see Francis Ford Coppola's name on a movie, you'd want to get excited, right? Well, unfortunately, this movie is fucking terrible. Really bad, actually. Holy fuck. Not only was I thinking, Francis Ford Coppola, what the fuck? I mean, you directed Jack, which is just as bad as this, if not worse, I don't know. But, man, I wanted to love this. And also, Lionsgate. What is wrong with you this year? You haven't put out one good movie this year so far. Not one. What's going on with you? Really? Okay. What is actually wrong with this movie? This movie has no focus. It's terribly paced, and it is a clusterfuck. If you thought Beetlejuice was a clusterfuck, just you wait until you see Megalopolis. Okay, so when it comes to the storytelling, when this movie starts, you would think this movie has been going on halfway through already. This movie doesn't have a first act. And try to make sense of everything that's going on. It's just a series of scenes after scene after scene after scene. That's it. There's no narrative flow in this movie at all. And the characters? What characters? There isn't any. All there is just people that show up, and they're played by big name actors. This movie tries to have deep themes and shit like that, but nothing works about it at all. And let's talk about the performances. God damn it. There's only 2 or 3 people that were standouts in this movie. Shia LaBeouf was the biggest standout. He was excellent in this movie. I can't say the same about very many other people in it. People are phoning it in like crazy in this movie. It's like the vast majority of the cast did not give an absolute shit about the material they were given. Oh, man, this movie broke me. Okay, so Megalopolis is a movie that's ambitious, absolutely. It's got the scope, but the movie doesn't provide audiences any rhyme or reason to be invested in anything. Because nothing in the story works. The characters are non-existent. The actors, the cast, for the most part, do not have any interest in this movie. So why should the audience care about anything in this movie when the fucking actors don't? Nothing about this movie is entertaining, nothing about this movie is compelling, and nothing about the movie is remotely interesting or intriguing or amusing. This movie tries to have debauchery in it, like with party scenes and anything, but it's nothing. Like, if you want movies with lots of like hardcore debauchery, watch Babylon or The Wolf of Wall Street, because both of those movies are far better than this. And those movies have those movies are actually entertaining, unlike this, so there's that. What else can I say about fucking Megalopolis? This movie gave me nothing. I got nothing out of this movie, and I'm sure the vast majority of people won't either. It's no secret that Francis Ford Coppola made this movie for himself. I guess he didn't give a shit about what audiences would think about the movie. I mean, when you're as big of a filmmaker as he is, I'm sure you wouldn't either. But at the same time, if you're a filmmaker, you should at least care about what people think of your movie a little bit. But whatever. Megalopolis, it's a stinker. It absolutely is. Megalopolis provides nothing to audiences whatsoever except Francis Ford Coppola jerking himself off. There we go. This movie's divisive, and I can definitely see why. And myself, along with many other people, are not liking this movie, that's for sure. Audiences aren't. Critics, for the most part, aren't. This movie's a giant mess. If you want something entertaining, go and see The Wild Robot that came out this weekend as well. That's a way better movie than this. I am going to give Megalopolis a D.